but my pillow and me. Nobody knows half the troubles I see. It's my delusion. Life is not a sweet song. It's my conclusion that the whole entire world is long times when I'm smiling, when I ought to be sighing, should be crying.
Hello, Wellington watchers. Wellington 6012 here. How's everybody doing today? I hope you are all fit and well. I'm good. In fact, I'm very good because today is the 1 year anniversary of the start of my YouTube channel. So it's been a very quick year. It's been a busy year. I've enjoyed it immensely, and today I'm having a little bit of a video to celebrate and to thank you all, and also to let you know what's coming up. So heaps of stuff happening. So first of all, I've been planning this video for a little while now, and as I was sort of getting closer to the date, I was kind of expecting that I would be coinciding with 500 subscribers. That hit a couple, 3 weeks ago now, I think, and I've just continued to get subs. I'm now up to nearly 600, I think. And yeah, I just first of all wanted to start off by saying thank you to everybody who has been subscribing to my channel, who has been liking my channel, and everybody that's been giving such fantastic comments about what I've been doing. It really has just been super duper awesome, and it doesn't keep me going because I enjoy creating, but it really does just keep my motivation right up there for continuing to do this sort of stuff. So thank you. Now, as you'd be aware, I do put quite a bit of effort into my videos. I've got no aspirations of having hundreds of thousands of subscribers and millions of views, but on the other hand, I don't really put in all this effort for nobody to watch. That said, I am just absolutely ecstatic with the response that I've been getting for my videos in the past few months. I mean, when I first started this, I think it was probably a few weeks before I got my first view. It was certainly several videos were published. And yeah, then, it was sort of 10, 15 views a video. Now I'm getting several hundred when I publish, and it's just absolutely fantastic. Now I can sort of keep doing what I'm doing and keep that curve going up, and I'd be happy with that. But I'm sort of in the same position I was when I first started this channel, which was to decide to put some energy into it and commit to it. And yeah, a year on, I've sort of had to make that same decision, whether I continue to go on the path that I'm going on, or whether I choose to accelerate things a bit. I don't know if that wording's right, but yeah, I've decided that I am going to commit to continuing what I'm doing and also doing some other stuff as well, which actually you've already seen with the start of the Never Surrender scenario, that's in addition to what I'm doing. So looking to really ramp up what I'm producing. Yeah, and with that, I do have a few channel announcements. Not just one, but actually several. So we'll get into those now then, shall we? Okay, so first of all, let's talk about Hephaestus Prime. The last episode of the series will be episode 100, when we depart for Mars. Well, that's the plan at least anyway. And yeah, if you watched my Mars rover cinematic last weekend, and you watched it right to the end, then you would have seen a little bit of a teaser for Series 2 of Hephaestus Prime, which will be called Ares Colony. And also, that's not just sort of a random logo on the front. You'll note that there is some red dirt, being that it's Mars, and there's a dome, and there's some trees in a dome, and there's a building in a dome. So that gives you a little bit of hint about what I'll be planning for Mars. And yeah, episode 1 will kick off sort of a week or so. I haven't got the exact timing, but it'll kick off obviously after episode 100 of Hephaestus Prime. I will have a trailer that I'm going to work on, cinematic trailer. And so Ares Colony will be a little bit more challenging than Hephaestus Prime. There will be a few more things probably attacking me. Resources are certainly going to be a bit thinner on the ground. And yeah, what else? For all intents and purposes, there will be no atmosphere. So no wind turbines, no atmospheric thrusters. So that will make life interesting for me. Yeah. So that's something to look forward to. I haven't got the exact date, but I think the episode 100 of Hephaestus Prime is about the 3rd of October. So we should be seeing Ares Colony start shortly after that. And Ares is the Greek god of, or the Greek equivalent to the Roman god Mars, god of war, which is a little bit appropriate given Keen's year of warfare. So that is, I'm keeping the Greek mythology, and we'll be keeping a whole lot of other things that I do in Hephaestus Prime, but also hitting the reset button a little bit so I can take the opportunity to do some things a little bit different. So I'm really looking forward to building on Mars and reaching Mars and building on it. And got a few ideas that I want to do there. But you'll just have to be patient and wait and see. I've already given away far too much. Now, I am going to use the Season 2 reset to adjust the frequency of the episodes. So, Hephaestus Prime once every 4 days, and Never Surrender is once a week. Ares Colony will be twice a week. So, looking at Wednesday afternoon GMT or UTC. In my neck of the woods, it's actually very early hours of Thursday morning. The Never Surrender will continue on the Saturday afternoon GMT for as long as that goes for. And I do have some ideas of how to not extend that scenario, but other scenarios that may fit into the same format. So you can expect that to continue. And then on Sunday, Ares Colony, which will be, Sunday afternoon GMT. That also gives me the ability just to insert other content. So this isn't a specific Space Engineers channel. That's the content that I have been focusing on, but I do want to get into other things. You've seen me do Stranded Deep, which I did to sort of help develop my skills, and that really worked for what I wanted to achieve out of it. City Skylines, I am still producing maps, and I do have a bit of a following for those. So I do want to do a City Skyline playthrough. I really enjoy that game. I don't have time at the moment, but it is something that I am sort of working towards. So I guess watch this space. Now, the other things that I want to do content-wise for videos is probably some more workshop ones. So now's probably a good time to make my next significant announcement and say hello to a very good friend of mine. So for those of you that haven't already met him, allow me to introduce Future Wellington 6012. Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Hello Future Wellington, how are you? I'm good. How are you past Wellington? I'm very well. And might I just say how handsome you're looking today? Oh, thank you. And might I just say how handsome you're looking today? Anywho, let us move on. Often neglected, but frankly is the brains of this operation, Future Wellington 6012. I've decided to set up a second YouTube channel, and this will be a channel really just, I think at this stage, for reference material. Maybe those workshop videos that I don't think will be mainstream. I don't really want it to be a second channel for a whole lot of content. For instance, if I did Stranded Deep again, I would still do that on the main channel. I don't want the YouTube algorithm to rule my life. I sort of want to just keep to the main channel, but have this up my sleeve as well for other things if I choose to do it. So just getting in the groundwork now, planning ahead for whatever might come in the future. Now, I don't know what that future exactly looks like, but sort of thinking along the same lines brings me to my next announcement. So I have started up my own website, wellington6012.com. At this stage, a fairly basic website. In fact, I've only just started in the last few weeks, been scratching the old brain trying to figure out how to actually do websites and learn all that sort of stuff because I don't have a huge amount of experience in that. But yeah, that's again part of why I do this whole YouTube thing is just to learn, and I really enjoy this sort of stuff. So I've made a start to it. I've got the website, I've got some basic pages, and I'll just start to populate them slowly. I've no intentions of doing this overnight, and I don't know what it sort of looks like, but I think if I get the groundwork in now and then I choose to expand upon it and use it more later on, then yeah, I've got it here and you will know that it exists. And just for the time being, I'll probably use it as a bit of a repository for stuff that you may find interesting, like maps of what I'm doing, yeah, that sort of thing. So it'll be a good sort of reference location as well. So as you can see, I've just sort of started putting in some pages for the individual series so you can sort of see what I'm doing. And yeah, this is also where I'll put some information for later series. One of the things I do want to put on here is a bit of a roadmap, so you can see where things are going and my sort of plans. Because yeah, as much as I try to keep things a little bit secret and have some surprises, I also do want to let you know what's going on without sort of spoiling things. Then if we go across to the contacts here, this is the ways you can talk to me. So we've got the Facebook page. So if you're not familiar with that, that's there. I don't do a lot with social media, but there are a few posts on there. Nothing too major. But a new thing that I've started, you can see we've got a little Discord logo here. So I have kind of been on Discord. Well, I've been a member of Discord. I can't say I've really been on it, but yeah, I've set up a server, so that's there, and yeah, sort of maybe we'll start a bit of a community. That's up to you. I'll be floating around and listening out, so if you did want to communicate, there is that means there as well. So yeah, that's be good. If anybody's got any sort of suggestions of what they want to see, either on Discord, the website, Facebook, any of those channels, yeah, leave me a comment or yeah, catch up in the chat. Yeah, so I think that's sort of pretty much it. It's been a busy old few weeks for me getting all this organised, and yeah, getting the, as I say, getting a lot of foundation stuff in. I don't know what the long term thing is for some of these social media type things. I guess it's just going to evolve as to how you, the viewers, want to use it. And as I say, if I need it for something later on, then it's there ready to go. So I shall pull the pin there. Just once again, thanks everybody for your support over the past 12 months. And hopefully you can join me again for everything that's coming up in the future, because yeah, there's lots still to see and do. So as always, thank you all for watching. Stay safe out there and have a good one.